Bro, it's Trilo, aka Trilo in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? What's the word with y'all, man? Your boy is on the come up, and we reacting to today Gen Z's obsession with violence, man. And I could not agree more. Gen Z's obsession with violence is bad AF, man. Bad AF, man. These kids. They not doing very well, man. Let's check this out though. Come on.
Imagine this scenario. You wake up for work at 7:15 a.m. to get ready, have to deal with an hour worth of traffic because road infrastructure in America is designed by people, I presume, who have never drove a car. You manage to make it just in time for your shift at 9. You work at the movie theater. All you have to do is make sure people have the right movie ticket and sweep the floor. You walk into one of the theaters as two final words are uttered from a movie. Chicken jockey. And proceed to get hit by 10 popcorn bugs with the force of a Boeing 737. The Minecraft chicken jockey incidents are just one of many trends that
Yo. It's funny how he brings that up, bro. The chicken jockey, bro. The chicken jockey stuff, bro, got me laughing my ass off, bro. Just straight laughing my ass off. Because I haven't even seen the Minecraft movie, but bro, I don't know if I want to see it. Like, when they say chicken jockey, just, bro, nah. Let me...
Gen Z has done, which has related to
By
things.
the way, this is water, man. I don't want to spill it, but this is water. Y'all stay hydrated, all right? Y'all stay hydrated.
Such as vandalism, general violence, and harassment.
Nah. What the hell was he picking up?
Answer the question of why is Gen Z so violent? But before I start, that whole question can be answered pretty quickly. Some of you might be confused by the title because according to statistics, Gen Z overall is actually the generation with the lowest rate of violent crime ever recorded of any youth of a generation. And we're actually over 60% lower than baby boomers were at our ages. So take that, you old f***. And now that I know about this, it's funny when I'm walking by grandma, she starts to clutch her purse. Like, I should be the one clutching my purse. Your generation was 60% more violent than us. So even though traditional violent crimes are way lower with us, we have way more of a psychological violence and mental violence. Just like I mentioned at the start of this video, one of our things is dangerous challenges. Growing up seeing these crazy challenges every year on YouTube did not help us develop well. Like, I remember the first time I saw someone doing the salt and ice challenge and thought how wild it was. If only they could see what we have now. People were intentionally burning their skin off for views and likes. And when you're a kid, you soak up things like a sponge.
Hold on, when did they burn their skin? Yo, let me know about that trend. I don't know about that trend.
Because I don't know why, but my friends in the neighborhood gathered around to do it and see who could last the longest. They tried to offer me to join in. Like, I like my sexy caramel skin being intact. I'm good off that. So us growing up with this mentality, of course nowadays...
Okay, real quick though. Who is this B-roll guy, bro? He's eating bananas after bananas, bro. With Sprite? That's a lot of potassium. But that's also a lot of sugar. And it's also very unnecessary. Literally doing it for no reason,
come up with
bro.
Dumb challenges and try to do it for views. Which the Gen Alphas shall grow up and carry the tradition on after us. But on TikTok for us, it's gotten notably worse. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because TikTok can generate easy ass views for almost anyone. Usually the challenges back then were absolutely brain dead, but at least it was just harming yourself. The next stage we've reached is harming others. The time I visibly remembered things starting to change was with the devious lick challenge.
Nah, the devious lick challenge was crazy. Yo. Unk reminiscing on the devious lick challenge. Nah, bro, the devious lick challenge was crazy, bro. I remember everything was getting taken, bro. And it would be captioned devious lick this, devious lick that. No Diddy, but devious lick. I just devious licked the toilet. I just devious, like... Bro, devious lick the desk. Devious licks, bro, were crazy. Man, it takes me back to the good old times, bro. That was funny as hell. Devious licks. It was on my For You page every single scroll, bro. Wow.
I had just graduated.
Oh my god. Cooked.
that year, so luckily I wasn't in high school anymore to witness that bullshit. But we casually made robbery a trend and funny. I feel like in other generations, they
look like this. Yeah, exactly. Only 1 month into school and I already got a devious lick. Like, bro, copped yet another godforsaken lick, bro. Like, see what I'm saying? It's like,
I've just been too scared to have the audacity to do something like this off being arrested, and being scared to be put on the local news and having all their friends and family laugh at them and make fun of them for it. Also, some of y'all may not know, but the devious lick trend, yeah, they brought this whole trend back. Instead of now destroying school bathrooms and vandalizing them, they're taking school Chromebooks and annihilating them.
Damn! Hold on. I was not aware of this challenge. This shit funny as hell. Hold on. Yo, let me restart this. I'm definitely, hold on. Damn! Nah, bro. Nah.
Turn on.
Water?
I don't know if some of these high schoolers don't have a plan to go to college or get any future employment, but they're literally posting these videos on their personal accounts. You would think they would make burners so their school doesn't catch who's doing it, but you can search them on TikTok, Chromebook durability test yourself, and see how many of these high schoolers are doing it on their personal accounts. Then of course we got challenges like the Skull Breaker challenge and the Petty Outlet challenge. A lot of this is just for views, but there is another aspect to it in my opinion. I think what Gen Z really likes compared to other generations is the watching of people doing violent things. And this all stems from one place where everything on the internet links to. For demonetization reasons, I can't fully say it and I don't know if I can. It rhymes with lore, and scroll on IG Reels about 5 times and you'll probably see it. The impact content has had on Gen Z is bigger than people think. There's probably a 90% chance anybody watching this in Gen Z has seen a video intentionally or unintentionally. Before YouTube cracked down on it, you could casually see it on here. And there was always that one kid in school who would go around and try to show people weird videos like that. Those type of dudes were definitely school threats. Seeing these type of videos in general is bad for you, but for somebody with a growing mind seeing it, it's even worse. Which is why I think it's an aspect in us being obsessed with dangerous trends. We're so desensitized to us, it don't even matter anymore. I don't think humans were meant to see this much violence in our lifetime. In past generations, you couldn't casually see this stuff. I genuinely think if something like 9/11 happened nowadays, people would probably forget after a week when another catastrophic event happens and start posting brain rot memes of the Twin Towers. Shows back then used to get in deep trouble when they made a joke about 9/11. It took multiple years for shows and movies to start making jokes because they knew the public would tear them up. But nowadays you'll have a bunch of people in the comments typing, "Oh man, TS funny as hell. Keep it up, gang." I know not everyone in our generation is like that. A lot of us know when the right time is to make a joke and when it isn't. Looking at IG Real comments though shows you the other side of people.
IG Real comments are devious, bro. Like, they are so racist and just so inappropriate and explicit, bro. Like, it's diabolical. It's diabolical, bro. It's diabolical.
People who don't know and don't care. IG Reels to me is like the kick of short form content. People will say comments that isn't even formed as a joke and people die laughing at it.
Yeah,
going back to the challenges,
like,
maybe this isn't.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I be laughing at the comments. I be laughing at the comments. But it's not with a motivated purpose. It's just for fun, for shits and giggles, you know, cuz like at the end of the day, you know, they're joking. Like, it's just for shits and giggles, man.
Isn't the end all be all for the challenges. Recently, the Ice Bucket Challenge started making its comeback, and that's what I want to see more of. Like, let's bring back the wholesome challenges on.
Hey, did you get nominated? Let me know in the comments if you got nominated. Did you get nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge, man? I got nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge. I never did that shit. Hell no, I never did that shit. I never did it. You wanna know why? Cause, like, you know, like, I wasn't trying to do all that. You feel me? I was not trying to do all that. I really wasn't. But, hey, did you get nominated or not? Did you do it or not? I saw this funny ass video of this guy. He was like, thanks LeBron James for nominating me. And then it was LeBron James back in the day. He's like, I nominate blank, blank, blank. I nominate LeBron James Jr. And then it was like, I nominate Edgar something. It was on TikTok, bro. It was funny as hell, bro. Hey, check it out. Hey, TikTok. Check out my TikTok in the bio, man. For sure. Check it out in the bio. Your boy is turned. Let's get it.
On the internet. Our generation's obsession with serial killers too was also a weird thing. The
Whoa,
fact that
what?
serial killers be having lines.
Yo, what is this B-roll, bro? Like, you couldn't have chose better B-roll for serial killers, bro? Like, you got Sonic hitting a... Nah, I don't even want to talk about it.
Lines of women ready for them is such a weird concept to me.
Yo,
I just want just once for them to be released and manage to marry one of these fans and have all the fangirls with the Pikachu shock face when he ends up stabbing her while she's sleeping. I don't know what they think is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be a honeymoon. One notable incident from our generation of this serial killer obsession we can't forget is Jeffrey Dahmer. Specifically when the show reenacting his life released on Netflix. You see, Jeffrey Dahmer already had fangirls back in the 90s when he first got locked up, sending him all their money and gifts and their nudes. Sending a gay man your nudes as a woman has got to be the biggest intentional airball of all time. I would say a majority of Gen Z did know about Jeffrey Dahmer, but a lot of people didn't. So when Netflix released this show and it went #1, he got introduced to a whole new generation on the mainstream. And as they always say, history repeats itself. TikTok was flooded with simp edits for him. They took no time immediately making edits of him on TikTok.
Nah, copyright. Nah, copyright. That's insane, bro. Cooked, bro. Absolutely cooked.
On a spree deleting a bunch of these edits after they were going viral. And you could see a bunch of women in the comments talking about he's so dreamy and kind-hearted. I say we f around and let them find out. Oh wait, we can't because he's dead. Even killers in our generation are getting simped over. In 2021, a guy named Cameron Herron got sentenced to...
Nah, he looked like he got a Hall of Fame school threat badge. Look at his eyes, like... Am I tripping or his eyes like hella open? Like... Nah, he definitely looked like he got a body, bro. And not a... No, more like a... More like a John Morant body, you feel what I'm saying?
24 years in prison. The reason was because he was speeding and hit a mom with her daughter, killing them on the spot. One of the most heartless things you can do. And just like Jeffrey Dahmer, they were making edits of Cameron.
No, hold on. Copyright, bro. Copyright. Trust. Can't do that. Copyright. Is it over?
They went as far to even make a petition for him to be released that got 22,000 signatures on it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't ever want to hear women say men are more down bad when like this exists. Would men do the same if a similar thing happened with a woman that looked good? Absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely not. And let me tell you why. I am not personally, I know he didn't talk about crash out, but I'm not crashing out over no crazy bitch. Sorry, I'm not crashing out over no crazy female. I can't do that. She crazy, she in prison for a reason. I'm not going to interfere with the law. You feel what I'm saying? For what? For her to be released and do the same thing again? I ain't signed no damn petition. Yo, senpai, bro. Let me know if you signed that petition. Yo, lying, you would not sign that, hoe. For shits and giggles, you would. But hell no, boy. What the hell?
2%. It'd probably be actually double the amount of signatures.
Nah,
but that shows we really equal.
You guys.
Gen Z just likes to obsess over any danger in any aspect, like music too. Bro, I'll never forget when every rapper started rocking a shiesty in 2020. Everyone and their mother were running to the store to buy them. The shiesty hit the social media streets like crack. If you grew up around typical YNs, you already saw them rocking it before it became popular. So to me, it was funny growing up and seeing it go from purely hood wearing them to Billy from Utah with the loving...
Billy from Utah. Wow. Billy from Utah, man. Let's give it up for Billy from Utah. Woo! Wow. Billy from Utah is so cooked. And that's why ski masks are out. And he's wearing purple. Yo, he's wearing purple, bro. That's for mental health awareness, bro. This guy looks like he's from a gated community. This guy looks like the hotel service is free for him. This guy looks like he can drive whatever car he wants and he doesn't get judged. This guy looks like he can record. This guy looks like T-Money from The Last Reaction, bro. This guy looks like his mustache will never grow in. Oh my gosh, bro. Billy from Utah, and that's what we're just calling him, bro. Cause nah.
family. Some people really don't know how big the reach is. As y'all know, I was in
Yes,
Japan for about 2 weeks this past month. Go follow on like the IG post, by the way, because I'm looking sexy. And I can't make this up. I seen a fully Japanese guy wearing.
Yo, nah, Ray ain't even Japanese. Ray's Taiwan. Whoa, Taiwanese? Taiwanese? I don't know, bro. Ray is Asian, but nah, that's good. Japanese is crazy.
Are Shiesty and Sagan in Tokyo. The only gang you've been fighting is the Hidden Leaf Village, man. Take that shit off. Out of rap, our generation takes the most dangerous aspects and tries to emulate it. It can't be that lyrical shit because people call that corny. You pull up to the function rapping like Eminem and people are just gonna die laughing at you.
See, but that's the corny part about it, though. Like, it's like, bro, nowadays you can't rap nothing, bro. Like, at all. Like, nothing, bro. You're corny. You can't record in public. You can't rap. You're not making, people will say you're not making it out the hood. You suck. Give up. Like, bro, it's full of mean and, like, yo, like, just, like, not very encouraging comments, bro. And trust me, I've been through that, bro. Me as a 32-year-old male, bro, I've been through that. Nah, bro, I wouldn't be able to, like, do that as a 32-year-old male, bro. Hold on, bro, I just dropped some over here. Sorry, bro, I just dropped some over there. But yeah, as a 32-year-old male, I would never be able to do that. Honestly, that's diabolical.
Gangster rap from the past versus now doesn't even come close.
No.
Back then, the most you had was 50 Cent, and you knew his lore and how he grew up in the streets. People thought they were leading the hood when listening to Many Men. But nowadays, you got whole documentaries on rappers who are admitted serial killers. King Von becoming so big has got to be an indicator that our generation is really obsessed with violence. Everybody who listened to him knew damn well this man was dropping people left and right on the streets. And that's what added to the appeal for our generation. Okay, it has always been a thing in rap where people ask, is the rapper really living what they rap? Which I think people are starting to care less about and more care about if the song is just good. I think us losing some of the biggest rappers to this violence kind of made it and put us off. I remember when Lil Tecca was breaking down his song lyrics and making sure people know he's not actually on any of that type of shit. Honestly, it felt refreshing and was hilarious to watch.
I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I don't got no straps.
But people still want to feel the real thing, and I think that's what King Von did. The whole YN culture taking over in general shows me our generation also just wants to obsess over violence just because. I know hella people make fun of Cardi listeners and the average King Carson fan, Destroy Lonely, whatnot. But I'd rather Billy from Utah obsess over Cardi and try to act mysterious than Billy from Utah obsess over King Von and him be a young boy. Like, bro, the top enemy to black people in America is the YN because it makes the whole community look bad. And the fact that it's the most glorified on social media is a blow to the face. Because you'll have the old white people looking at their grandkids and them reenacting Murder on My Mind and blaming everyone that's black for it, even though most black people don't even like them either. I just imagine them waking up one morning and seeing their bundle of joy in their front yard recording a music video like this.
You say you crazy, can you see me and you do nada? Yeah, you do nada, nada.
I'm trying my best not to hate. You know, I'm a natural born hater. I'm trying my best not to hate. But I can't. Bro, give it up. Please, give it up. Wrap it up. You have more clout than me, bro, but at what cost, bro? At what cost, bro? You look like you're about 10 to 13 years old, bro. 10 to 14 years old. Give it up, gang. Give it. It's time to hang up the mantle, bro. Give it up, bro. Please give it up, bro. I just can't with this new gen. Give it up, bro. Please lock in on your goals and dreams. Go to college, man. Have a good life. Lock in, man. Please, bro. Do it. Make your parents proud, man. Make your parents proud. You're not making them very proud right now. Please, make your parents proud. If you don't want to do it for them, do it for you, bro. You're not a YN. You probably got a buzz cut under there, bro. Under that ski, bro. 0% fluffy hair. Unlike me, I got like, on my prime, I got like 60, but right now I'm probably at like 20, but I'm not a YN. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YDN. You know what I'm saying? Young delightful neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I just came up with that, but that's tough. Young delightful neighbor. Y'all need to be some YDNs, man. Like that shit ass. I don't know if this is copyright. I'm gonna mute it, but bro.
Everything overall, let me know how violent y'all are in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Man, what a vid, bro. And I understand exactly where he's coming from because, like, I know Gen Z and I know, like, you know, I have like a cousin or two that have some kids, but like, bro, it's taking over for sure. You know what I mean? It's taking over. It's just not. It's not good. It's definitely not good. But bro, it's just not good. Y'all need to lock in, especially that guy rapping right there. He for sure needs to lock in. For sure. Please and thank you, lock in. But anyways, don't make your parents proud. Lock in. Stay in school, young fella.